No one is perfect, but the good in most people generally outweighs their faults by a large margin. However, the two brothers of the Harris family were complete opposites and truly defined good versus evil. After their parents' deaths, Mark, the good brother, wanted to sell his half of the family farm, while Jack, the evil brother, wanted to keep it all for himself and continue living there at no cost. The brothers argued for weeks, until finally Mark put the farm up for sale after trying to reason with Jack that he would get to keep half of the sale profits to buy a new home. When Mark came to tell Jack that he had put the homestead up for sale, Jack told his brother that he needed to get something out of the barn, and stepped out to get it. When he returned, he pulled a hatchet from behind his back and brutally attacked his brother. He pulled up the kitchen floorboards and dug a shallow hole in the dirt underneath, then threw his brother's corpse into the hole, along with the hatchet. He then nailed the boards back down and walked away as if he had just done a good deed. He took the for sale sign down and told anyone who stopped by to look at the place that it had already been sold. A few days later, Mark's fiancée showed up to ask Jack if he had seen him, and Jack said that his brother had fled to another state and that he would not be returning. Not long afterward, Jack asked her out on a date, and a few months later, they were married. On the first night after they had wed, he began hearing a noise. A steady chop, 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 every time he would get close to his wife. The noise would follow them into every room of the house, no matter what time of day it was. After about a week of this, the wife was terrified and just couldn't take it anymore, so she asked Jack to move away with her to a new house. He again grew angry at the idea of leaving his home and went into the kitchen and grabbed a knife and crept up behind her and moved to stab her. However, she grew wise to him and, just in the nick of time, ran out of the house to get away from him. He followed her a short ways, but as she grew closer to the neighbor's house, he gave up and ran back the other way. The neighbor called the authorities and returned to the house a short while later, where they found Jack had hung himself, and that he had opened the floor to look at his brother's body just before he had done so. There, next to the brother's decayed hand, lay the hatchet.